YouTubers all over. This is episode 18. 18 episodes of the Dopest podcast. The 18th episode. I can't believe we're up to 18 now. Tonight it's just me and Rob. We'll be talking about Far Cry 6 having gotten leaked. Our expectations for Ghost of Tsushima. And there was one more thing. It just slipped my mind.
It could be a small little type of, Naughty Dog job.
Oh yeah, that's what it was. Naughty Dog's next gen title. Honestly, I'm hoping that's a open world action adventure, like a fully fledged out open world action adventure. Tonight's game, yeah. Tonight's background game is gonna be The Last of Us Part 2. The reason why is because I want to collect all these collectibles, and go from there. So, and I should not have started my New Game Plus because I have to play through the story and actually, do everything.
I mean, once you get to Seattle,
but I wasn't.
Everything is super easy. Well, not super easy, but
I wasn't
more armed.
I wasn't how can I put this? It's bad for me because I can't skip through, and I wasn't picking stuff up like I would on the first playthrough, if that makes sense. So I just loaded up my old save. That first chapter, Jackson, I'm missing 2 artifacts, 2 trading cards, and 1 journal entry.
Damn, a journal entry too?
Yeah, I don't know how. So the artifact and the trading card, both of the trading cards come from waking up. And there's an artifact in Patrol. There's a journal entry in Patrol. And that's it. That's weird. So
that's funny that I just got those this week because of that video guide I'm following. I don't know which ones I know I missed 1 because I don't remember her writing it down. Well, I don't know what journal entries I got those.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm kind of not understanding. Are journal entries the things Ellie writes down, or the little papers that we find?
What Ellie writes down.
Oh, okay.
I got those.
I know for a fact there's one that I missed because I was going to pick something up, but there was a conversation that I could have had with Jessie, and for some reason, when I pressed triangle, she went to pick up the item, and it took her so long to process the item that the option to talk to Jessie had went away, and I was like, damn it.
The only artifact I know that I missed, it was a trading card, when you and Dina, y'all trying to turn the power on with the generator.
Mm-hmm.
When you get the power cord to throw over the fence,
yeah,
you can throw it. You can throw it to the left, but it's the trading card. If you throw it to the right, she'll climb on the trailer. She'll climb on top of it, and it's a trading card, a whole bunch of stuff up there. I know how to get that one.
I would definitely have to see that.
That's what I mean. Stuff like that is why I'm watching the video walkthrough, because I know there's gonna be some stuff I missed just by not doing that. I would never thought of just throwing that rope over the trailer, so she'll climb up there and then find the journal entry. Not journal entry. It was a piece of the stuff that she reads.
Yeah.
And a trading card up there. They were both up there that I missed. I know I missed that because I never would have thought of doing that. Yeah, that was one I know.
I don't know if I got that or not, but I feel like it's a not.
Yeah, that one's Seattle. I'm glad I went everywhere in Seattle Like I said, it was just one place I was missing, and I went there. That's when the trophy popped. That's another reason I like this new game plus, because it really does carry over everything you did in your first place. So the one place I didn't go in Seattle that's when the trophy popped. As soon as I got there, yeah, I was like, oh, that's why I never been. You know.
Well, I'm not drinking tonight. I am instead eating this cheesesteak.
I'm gonna drink a little later. Not right now.
They got me a cheesesteak from this place called Woody's Cheesesteaks in downtown Atlanta.
Yeah.
It's really good. I mean, super simplistic, but
crazy this week.
yeah.
Well, let us the damn weekend, man.
Bro, what?
Yeah, I need these 2 days bad, bro.
Yeah, this place has been
go to work.
This place has been a little harsh.
Yes, because of this fucking pandemic. Yeah, so what you want to start with? Far Cry?
Naughty Dog, since it's a short one.
Yeah. Yeah, so Naughty Dog has job listings out.
How do people find these? They just be like, like, let me go searching for jobs in this specific ass tech industry, and then, boom.
Yeah, looking at the article now. Yeah, Naughty Dog confirms to work on a new single-player game, and this generation graphics analysis is in latest hiring spree. Yeah, Naughty Dog's already hiring for a new single-player game, and developers who can work on the next generation graphics less than a month after release. Listen to. Job listed on the studio's career website for level/environment designers, specifically missions single-player in its header, by another one for a melee/gameplay animator. State says it's looking for someone who can create compelling gameplay for our future projects. So this was on this was actually on their website.
Damn.
So for level/environment designer and a melee/gameplay animator.
In a melee?
Melee/gameplay animator.
Now, knowing what I know about The Last of Us and how melee works in this game, I would love a melee version of all of this. Yeah. So
that melee in that is so brutal.
Man,
so
what?
Intense.
So quick.
I love the melee they added to part 2, like the melee that you dodge the infected or the person swinging at you.
Oh man, yeah.
So you can attack. Yeah, that was.
Because the fact that you didn't have that, the fact that you did not have that in the first one is like.
You didn't.
Yeah.
There was no dodge mechanic in the first one, which is crazy to think
right.
about.
I mean, I guess when you're a full-grown man, like you don't really dodge hits, you just kind of eat them.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Yeah. So basically confirming that Naughty Dog is already working on a PS5 title, which is good.
Yeah, that's great.
It just came out 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
So yeah. I mean, who thought Naughty Dog was gonna work on a new game? I mean, their games are selling like part 2 sold more than Spider-Man in the first 3 days.
Fucking hotcakes.
Yeah, so like crazy, despite the leaks and what people were hating on the internet.
They just didn't want to see Joel get beat up by this swole ass transgender woman. That's all.
The fact that was a rumor too, like she was transgender. Come on, bro.
Like that is already, I guess, a tough pill to swallow in terms of visual. That's
why I told you about to read them leaks. It would have made me mad. I would have been like, "What the fuck is Naughty Dog doing?"
It wouldn't have made me. It wouldn't have made me laugh. I would have read that one part and just been like, "Oh, these shits is false as fuck." I was like, I would have been like, I'd have been like, you'd have to really show me this for me to believe it, because I
You trying to tell
I'm
me Naughty Dog designed a transgender character? No, bro.
truck man, what are you doing? You over here got
Right,
this
drop a
you
deal.
got this nigga bitch beating the shit out of Joe with a fucking golf club.
Like, come on, bro. Like Neil Drummond got too much power now. They let that man do
Right.
anything he
Like
wants.
he's over here just drooling off the M's. But
Oh man, speaking of this, I saw the funniest comment somebody said about Last of Us and Uncharted, right?
yeah.
Somebody said if Last of Us, if Uncharted, somebody said if Uncharted 4
Mm-hmm.
had the same story as kind of like Last of Us Part 2 did, somebody said they would have quit gaming, bro. Somebody said that shit. If
What?
Uncharted 4 had that same revenge, he plays the person who killed
Oh
Nathan Drake or something like
man.
that. Like
Shout
they
out
said
to
they would
X5
have
boy.
hated it. Yeah, they said they
Dang.
would have hated it, man. Like,
That would have been scary.
cause
And
we gotta, like I said, when it comes to Neil, we gotta thank him for, he brought Uncharted 4, like, and that game
I
was
right.
perfect.
It is, except it was missing that
That
supernatural.
you
Yes.
missed.
So I found the card in Jackson. This shit is like posted to a board, one of them boards that you need like a thumbtack for. But I'm having trouble with this word.
Yeah.
Seismicala? Seismicala?
I paid that one up my first playthrough.
Are you serious? You got that on the first one, bro? I did not. I was too busy following Jesse, old slow ass.
I was going all over Jackson. I was just seeing what all was there.
I don't know why, but I felt like I shouldn't have done that. So I was like, let me just, keep moving. Michaela Ayari first discovered her superpowers when she turned 13. With a stomp of her foot, she can send shockwaves, rippling through the ground, knocking enemies off their feet, and in extreme circumstances, toppling buildings. Kicked out of the Society of Champions due to her potential for collateral damage, Michaela soon became the youngest member of the New Dogs. Damn, so they just made this chick a villain because they didn't like collateral damage. It's a little
Yeah.
fucked up.
Yeah, but
Help needed.
like I said, man, I always gotta. I'll always, think of him just, he created Last of Us.
Mm-hmm.
That's his baby. Like Amy Hennon's baby was Uncharted. I mean, he
Yeah.
created this world that people love. They loved on the first one, but it seems like it's kind of split for the second one. But some people still love it. Some people out there love part 2. Some people don't.
Right.
I mean, obviously, critics love part 2 because they gave that shit like perfect scores.
Is it possible to look up like the stuff that I'm missing inside while I'm inside of the chapter?
I don't know. Like, I don't know if you can. I have no idea. Like, I thought about that, but I said, no, I'm going to New Game Plus. So I was like, I'm good, because I could just go through this video of the guy I'm watching.
Yeah.
Pick up everything, my second playthrough.
Like I don't think it's gonna let me do that. Like I'll have to exit out, but even then, I feel like me doing that would just, I don't know.
Yeah. But yeah, like I said, the man made Last of Us. He wrote Uncharted 4, even though let's not forget, Uncharted 4 is just thrown
To him.
He probably working on Last of Us Part 2.
But see,
Uncharted 4 just fell in his lap.
I give him that the story with Uncharted 4 was still as good as the other Uncharted's. It's just, he really just he almost brought too much realism to it. Finding out that Drake done got a brother, he almost losing his marriage, shit like that. Like, I mean, they're real life issues. I'm not saying he shouldn't, talk about them or discuss them or anything like that. But, Uncharted has typically been, and maybe that plays a part. The fact that, oh my god, I just found the other journal entry, but maybe the fact that Drake is retired is what makes it capable for him to make it more realistic. I mean, again, that nigga Drake is lucky because the shit that he go through, no woman would put up with. I'm so serious.
Listen,
Not a white woman, not a black woman,
no way.
not even a sturdy senorita would want to go through that. She'd have
The
just been
part in
like,
Uncharted 4, which was like the saddest moment, was when Elena basically left him when she found out
mm-hmm,
that this man was lying for weeks. And
mm-hmm.
what he was doing, found out that he had a brother that she didn't tell him about. Like, she actually was in tears. She walked out of that room, and Drake didn't even go after her.
And that nigga Sully was like, kid, what are you doing? Come on,
Yeah,
Sully, we can hurry now. We can. You've got a whole wipe out there. Like,
right. He even
man.
told Sully to leave. Like, he put his brother over Sully in London at that moment.
And it's crazy because the theme behind that is family. So
And
is
that's what I'm
he
saying.
wrong?
I don't.
Look
See,
for
that's the
20
thing.
volunteers to help with repairs to the electric town.
That's another Neil Druckmann moment. Like, he makes you think, like, would you pick your siblings over your wife and best friend?
I mean, typically typically you should, I guess, but not everybody's family is like that. So it becomes one of those,
Drake's
yeah.
got a messed up situation.
I mean,
Drake's
even if his
past is pretty
family,
dark.
yeah, I would say
You know what
even if his past wasn't like that, if you look at it in real world terms, you know, um, some people are orphans, so they grow up in families with brothers and sisters that aren't biologically theirs, and they may or may not treat them accordingly, you know.
Yeah.
So imagine if that was somebody's reality, or imagine if that was a reality for any of the characters in the Uncharted universe. That might make me say, fuck you, Sam. I'm with my wife because I didn't really have you growing up after whatever.
Yeah,
Versus,
I was dead for
right,
15 years.
right. To be honest, if I had Drake's upbringing, yeah, I feel bad because I wasn't out there looking for him this entire time. But at the same time, I'd have been like, nigga, you've been alive this whole time. Why the fuck have you not tried to find me?
You're right, that's another thing. And then we found out that Sam. Well, I
Right.
don't know.
Right. So then it's like, I don't want you around me or my soon to be born child.
Yeah. Neil Druckmann definitely brought the serious shit to Uncharted before. He definitely.
Right.
I'm thinking about no cutscenes now. Like, the
Mhm.
game was very serious.
Told
More
you.
serious than others. But I liked it though. I wasn't mad at none of it.
Right.
Like I said, I think Uncharted, like, again, I think Uncharted 4 is like tied with 2 is my favorite. I think it's a team.
Oh, yeah.
Back then when I played it 4 years ago. Damn it, 4 years.
Man, what? Oh, and there's another card inside the thing where you get the bigot sandwiches.
I picked that one up.
Fuck you, bro.
First time.
The
Yeah, also
knee
smaller than
twins? The knee twins. Oh, these are heroes. Ophelia and Xander. Born in Spark Laboratory, the Knee Twins were considered a failed experiment in heightening human senses. They were abandoned on the doorstep of an orphanage, but the forlorn pair soon learned of their abilities. Born deaf, Ophelia not only has amazing eyesight, but can see things on the infrared and X-ray spectrum. Born blind, Xander can hear for miles. No footstep is too quiet, no secret is safe. So long as they are together, they make for formidable opponents. That is weird, but okay. So wait a minute. This is kind of fucked up. If Ophelia is deaf but can see,
Okay.
and Xander is blind but can hear, how the fuck are they communicating with each other? I know the game doesn't want me to ask that question, but I'm asking it. So.
Press the card, don't answer that. But yeah, so it's crazy to think. Well, I was just about to say, like, this gen, all dog only made Uncharted 4 unless it's part 2.
Damn, those are some big ass gaps.
Yeah, they put out Lost Legacy in between.
So that's 3.
Yeah, but yeah, we'll count that.
Yeah, because it has gameplay features that aren't featured in Uncharted 4. Yeah.
Yeah, it was like just an Uncharted. It was like an expansion for Uncharted. Not quite
Right.
as long as Uncharted 4, but it was still very good. And I love Chloe got on eventually with Nadine. That was
Right.
Yeah. So Naughty Dog basically made 3 games this year.
Now, what do you feel like their next gen title should be or look like?
Just to think about that, these games have potential to look even better than Last of Us Part 2.
Mm-hmm.
I think Last of Us Part 2 is maybe the best looking game I've ever seen or played so far. But I don't know. I just feel like the next gen title should be a new IP. That's what I feel like. Their first PS5 title should be a new IP.
Well, I'm going with the assumption that it's a new IP.
Yeah, I still think Last of Us Part 3 is coming, but just not first on the PS5.
Oh no.
I believe their new game is gonna be first, and Last of Us Part 3 is gonna come later during the PS5 generation. That's what I feel. And I feel like Last of Us is gonna be a trilogy.
Yeah, I want the third one in the series. The first one was about love, and the second was about revenge. I want the third one to be about I want the third one to be about unity. And I want to see Abby, Lev, Dina, and I'm sorry, not Jesse. Abby, Lev, Dina, and Ellie work together to stop a faction from like taking over Jackson. Yeah, and I know it sounds cliche or a little boring, but the tension would be so fucking amazing.
And let's not forget now. You know, have you paid attention to the main menu screen since you beat the game?
Yeah, it went from that foggy to that nice and sunny.
You know that main menu screen is basically saying that Abby made it to the Fireflies.
No, how?
That building in the background, that building that they're showing, and I saw this on the video because I didn't notice it first. That building, their building they're showing in the background is the building on Catalina Island. It's a casino. That's where the Fireflies are supposed to be based at now. So that boat they're showing on the shore, because that building in the background isn't where Ellie is with the Raptors. They said that's the casino. Cause you know it's a real life casino. You know, and that exists in our world because this game exists in our world, just in a apocalyptic version. So. So people are saying that building is at Catalina Island. So they're saying the main menu is basically saying that Abby and Lev made it there. So if that's the case, I mean Fireflies are still out here. I mean, and that's the thing that the game kind of threw in at the end, that the Fireflies do still exist.
Yeah.
Do we know what their goal is now? No.
Shit, do they have one? I need to change controllers. This controller really just keeps dying. Or maybe, I think maybe there's a short in this cord. Yeah, I know it's bound to happen.
I'm still using my damn cord from when I first got it. Surprisingly.
You say you're still using your cord from when?
I got the cord that came with the system that charged my controller.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I call myself using this one now, but
yeah, that's what the main menu basically saying now, that they made it there. So, you know, in part 3 we can find out what the Fireflies' goal is. And it kind of sets up for part 3 because Ellie told Abby that she's the cure.
Yeah, but
during that altercation in the theater, she told her that. So maybe she'll get to the Fireflies and they'll be like, "Do you have any information on what's happening?"
Oh, that would be a little bit terrible.
And then she tells them like, "Yeah,
like, yeah, I know a whole girl who's immune."
Yeah.
What?
And then that's where part 3 goes. But yeah, so that's what it made me basically say at the end. And that's the boat that Abby and Lev was on. They made it to Catalina Island. Cause I forgot I should have sent you this video because I saw it and I was like, okay. But Catalina Island, where the Fireflies told her over the radio,
yeah,
that's a whole separate island. Like it's on its own. It's Colombia was the end of the game, California, right?
Yeah.
It's an island off of California, like it's off a couple of miles away from shore, and that's where the Fireflies supposed to be. So you have to get on the boat to get there. So yeah, so last part two is basically saying that Abby and Liv made it there.
Well, that's good.
And the guy on the radio did sound nice. It's like
Well, I just hope that, I don't know, I hope that they don't, actually, I take it back. They need to go to war with them Rattlers. Kick them the fuck out of California.
Rattlers are horrible. That was...
They make the Saviors actually look like the Justice League.
What? They were the worst in the game.
Damn,
I didn't feel bad about killing none of them.
Hell no.
I ain't feel bad at all. I said, no, y'all needs to go.
Oh, y'all killing clickers and humans without cause, reason, or concern? Oh, no.
And instead of killing clickers, they put them in chains.
Right.
For reasons.
And then, and then I saw, I remember what you told me about when Abby and Liv got ambushed. And how that big nigga hit the fuck out Liv and Liv hit the garage door. Bro, when I saw that, I said, oh, I don't think the punch knocked him out. I think him hitting his head on that damn door knocked that off.
Neil Drummond.
Right. I bet the nigga was still thinking about, oh, I got it. Had a big nigga hit the kid and have the kid hit the door. And then consider him knocked out. Like, I could not have mocapped that. I could not mocap that day.
Like, think about what the kid actually had to do. This is a kid mocap and live. He had to pretend like he got hit
and hit something, yeah.
And then fall on the ground, like, and just lay still, like, bro. Come on, man.
That would have. I'd have been like, what?
Like, it didn't go to war.
Man.
I didn't want to see them make this, like, make part two. Like, the mocapping scenes and shit like that. Cause one scene I like in particular to see the mocap was when the Scars got Abby and put a rope around her neck and then hung her up, right? And she's up there struggling like she can't breathe.
Man.
I want to see how Naughty Dog did this scene.
They probably had her on something like a harness, bro.
You didn't just put a harness because what girl was her name?
Yeah.
Laura Bailey. But
yeah. You put a harness on her. You just tie her hands up, and then
you pretend like she's struggling.
Yeah.
To breathe. Yeah.
And because that won't be hard to simulate at all, not in my mind or not in my opinion, unless you really want to go for that realism and just strangle bitch shut and kick that bucket from up under her.
Neil Trump, man. You never know.
How bad do you want this role? I need the money, Neil. Nigga, whip out a big ass bucket of Vaseline. All right. Catch me in 5.
Why do we say these things about this man?
Because his name is Dr. Uckman in this goddamn game. He's a villain. Sheesh. But yeah, the one thing I'm looking for the most from Naughty Dog in an open world, I mean a new IP, is an open world game. Not necessarily on the level of like Arkham Knight, but it can. They could have the same art style as Uncharted. No, I'm sorry, not Uncharted, Last of Us, but have like the combat of Uncharted, and just be an open world adventure game. Give me some shit to explore, places to visit. I'm not saying that you get a free pass on their story, but I would damn near almost accept anything you give me.
Yeah, you don't know the main focus on the story anyway.
Right.
But it's Neil Drummond said on the video too on his full cast. When I watched the beginning, he was like, that was one of the things they thought about doing for Last Part 2, making the open world. Like making the game open world. And I was like,
if he had made man,
that, yeah, he's like, it just wasn't it wasn't coming together
If he
like
had
it was.
made The Last of Us an open world game, we probably would have been able to pick where we went, when we would have went there, and I might have been overwhelmed with fear because, imagine you have to travel to these places. It ain't, you're not given the grace of being teleported there through via cutscenes. So you're on the highway. You got to look out for all manner of clickers and squatters and people trying to rob you for your stuff and things. I would love it, but I would be terrified. Right. And imagine if they made it 2-player where like one of us has to stay up and watch the other one's back. Damn, because because it was some journal entries that actually said, 2 people tried to get the drop on me and Dinah, didn't stand a fucking chance.
Yeah, she did say that on the way to Seattle, but that's a trip, bro.
Yeah.
From Jackson, Wyoming to Seattle, it took them they said 2.
Is it Washington, Seattle?
Yeah. Yeah. So, man, that's the whole thing right there. Just them 2-3 weeks it took them to get to Seattle. That could have been something that they could have put in the game. They probably thought about it too, but it was like they probably scrapped it. That's too much.
Hell yeah, shit. Shit make me grateful for Spider-Man and the goddamn trains.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Even though everybody in that game who really is a Spider-Man fan better be swinging their ass off through the city. So.
Yeah, so so I think new IP first on PS5. I think they're doing Uncharted. They're taking a break on Last of Us right now. Part 2 just came out. So yeah. Oh, and the multiplayer. That's got to be coming soon.
Oh man, what? I can't wait for that.
That's what we would be playing right now.
Yes, it is.
Oh my
god!
We would this multiplayer like crazy, bro. Like
fucking crazy scared.
Y'all know, right? Yeah, this gameplay that I love on Part 2. Just put that in the multiplayer. I'm already gonna love it. I love this gameplay in this game, man. I love just playing this game.
It's not even like that. Like it's the weapons.
Yes, golly, bro. The guns, the weapons,
Because I feel like I would go for the bow and arrow every time.
Factions Part 2. So I gotta call. And then all the people you can choose to be this time. You can either be a Firefly, a Seraphite,
a Rattler,
or a WLF member,
or you a regular old member of Jackson.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro. But they working on it though. They already confirmed that they're making a multiplayer.
They said they have.
They confirmed it. You remember when they came out and said that the multiplayer wasn't coming, and everybody got mad. And they came back and said, "No, it's coming." Just not when the single player drops. Like they confirmed it, they're making it. It's just coming later.
Cool. Because I really wasn't sure whether or not they were just what they were gonna do.
No, they're making it. They're definitely making it. Some type of multiplayer expansion for this game. We just don't know when it's dropping.
Well, moving on, and this would be more so your topic because. When you asked me about it earlier, I've never played any of them, but I did think about that ending to one of them. I think it was Far Cry 3, where when he says, "Stay right here, I'll be right back," and if you actually stay there, the game ends and you get
that's Far Cry 4.
Oh, 4. Well, the game ends. Me too, because I was like, I love when games do shit like that.
That's impressive. That was very smart. Like,
I don't know. I don't know. Right. I don't know what all old buddy went to go do. I gotta watch that video again. But I know the game came to a fucking end.
It does. That's the funniest thing. Like, you just stand there and wait like he tells you to. The game ends.
So now here we are with Far Cry 6 having leaked. And I just want to say we were meant to play that other Far Cry where it was like 2-player, because I definitely wanted to. Yeah, I definitely wanted to play
all the
that.
Far Cry's are co-op. I think since 4.
The story?
4 Primal and 5 was co-op. Yeah. I think 5 was co-op too. We just never. But Far Cry is a series that just. And it never excites me when I see that it's another one coming. It's like.
Yeah, Jake in that video said the same thing. He said he's never really like looking forward to it. He just likes the. It was something he said he likes about it.
Yeah, cause
maybe the innovation, I guess.
Yeah, I think he said he wants something more. Cause I think he said he'd been reading Far Cry 6's description. He was like he wanted something more out of that.
I don't even know what the description said.
It was basically talking about who you're playing as and where it takes place. Just one of the little game descriptions. So,
I mean, it just sound like surface level shit. Like you shouldn't be mad about that.
Yeah.
I mean, the game was leaked. Goddamn, like we shouldn't be expecting anything.
But yeah, Far Cry 6. The only Far Cry's I played 3 and 4.
Her hair look really
3 still
fucking
my
cutscene.
favorite.
Abby, her hair looks real as fucking in the cutscene.
Which cutscene?
The one where she leaves, where Owen has left, and she says "fuck it," and she end up running, Joel and them anyway.
And oh my god, did that playing as her, like her saying "fucking" and leaving, and her almost dying, like even playing through that, it makes me mad that she survived it. Like it's going to be a party that hates this girl.
Oh yeah.
So all of them finna come out of nowhere. I said they should have got her ass.
I said, as many y'all it was, none of y'all could like get her.
Get her, bro. Then Joel say the bitch life. God, damn, I'm not dirty, but niggas were dirty.
And the fact that Angry Joe ended the game the moment he got control of her and just jumped off the side of the cliff like I'm about to do.
Look, I just heard her too.
You said you just heard it?
I think I heard her because she screamed, didn't she?
Yeah. Did you just?
I think I heard a little bit. Just a little.
Are you serious? How? Like I have the audio and shit in my ears.
I think I just heard this a little bit with her screaming, bro.
I'm gonna do it again. Anything?
A little bit. It's
oh
real
my god! How are you hearing? How are you hearing that?
It's real. I don't know, bro. I can't hear nothing else but that scream. It's real. That's funny. That's real funny.
That is.
I did that Angry Joe's review too, man. I honestly feel like, you saw the release before the game came out.
Yeah.
And that's another thing too. I feel like for some people that's like affecting how they feel about this game because they saw the release beforehand.
Yeah, I would say the same thing.
Yeah, that's what I think too. Like, I really feel like he probably won't say this, but he went to this game already probably not even liking it because of what he saw beforehand. He probably went into this game with a bitter taste.
See, I want to say that, but then I think about you and